drifting away. Ain't nothing left but some rhymes and decay. Gave it my best in the lines in a fray. Roving through stress, but my mind it betrays. Gone with the wind, walking anomaly, stuck in a body that's shoddy and all of my kids.
Hey guys, it is me, Pixie here. I know it has been so long since I uploaded. It's been about 2 weeks, but I'm finally back with a new video. So today's video is quite exciting because I will be doing a I try following an AhriSims thumbnail tutorial today for you guys. So if you guys cannot see, look at her thumbnails. They are so beautiful, and she just now recently started doing this new style with her thumbnails. They are so beautiful. Like, I literally love them so much. And today she posted a thumbnail tutorial, so I was like, okay, well, this is a perfect video idea to film for you guys since I have been gone for 2 weeks, and I'm so sorry. I always do that. I'm only in 9th grade and school is just too much right now, so I try to film when I can, and it is Saturday, so I have nothing else to do, so might as well film a video. So yes, I am going to be following this tutorial, and I'm going to be trying my best to recreate one of her thumbnails. So I do need for you guys to go sub to her because, as you guys can see, she is at 8.9k. She is so close to 9k, and then before you know it, she'll be at 10k, and that is a big achievement or accomplishment. So I do need you guys to go sub to her, and also follow her Twitter at AhriSims. Why did I say to? Okay, I don't know. Anyways, this intro is becoming really long, so let's just go ahead and get started with the video. Okay, so I'm in Photoshop, so I have the 3 like pictures. So this is going to be, you know, like the thumbnail, and then I have the headshot, and then I have the full body. So these are actually the Sims that I used for my last video, and you guys should really go check that video out. So I did a spring lookbook. It was a collab, a group collab, so you guys should go check that out. But yes, I did not feel like opening up my game, so I just had to use some screenshots that I already had. So this is going to be the headshot, like I said earlier, and this is going to be the full body, how I also said earlier. So this is not really the full bodies that she does, because it's like full body, but like I said, I did not feel like opening up my game, and I didn't have any other full bodies except for this. This is close enough, so this is what we are going to be using. So now we are going to get started. I am so like, I just really can't wait to do this. Okay, so step 1 is going to be the little slanted part that she makes in her thumbnail. So she said that you need to create a new layer, so I'm going to go to layer, new, and then layer, and then okay, so now I have to use the paint bucket tool, and then I have to choose a color. So I am going to make it yellow because this sim has like this yellow top on, so I want it to match or like correspond, or whatever word you want to use, in some type of way. So I'm going to make it yellow. So okay, paint bucket yellow. Okay, and then boom. So now I have to create the slant. So my Photoshop is slightly different from hers, so I'm just going to do what I know how to do. So basically, this is the layer, and I need to make it slanted. So how I do it is I have to go to edit, and then I have to go to free transform, and then it shows me, like, you know, the little slant thingy. So now I'm able to slant it, and then I have to stretch it out, and I'm not gonna hold down shift because it's not like it's an actual picture. It's kind of just like a color, so it doesn't really matter if it gets stretched out. So this looks good. I'm actually going to look at the thumbnail and then kind of fix it up, and then I'll be back with the next step. Okay, so now it is time for the next step, which is the little rectangular box that we are going to put the headshot in. So this is actually my 3rd time trying to film this particular part, because every time I would do it the way she did it, which is using this rectangle tool, my edges were like rounded, and then every time I would like fill it in to turn the box white, it would like, it's like the edges were like faded. It's some type of effect, and I did not know how to fix it, so I had to go to another I cannot think of the word right now, like another solution or something. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to have to use this rectangle tool down here. So I'm just gonna make the box. So hers kind of like stretched out like this, something like this. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to use the paint bucket tool so we can make it white. Sorry for these noises. Okay, so it's like this. So we still have the exact same box. I just didn't do it the way she did it because mine was not working out. But I found another solution and it worked. So now let's move on to the next step. Okay, so the next step is now going to be adding the headshot into the rectangle. Okay, so first we have to take off the background. So I'm just going to remove the background and get this little piece right here. And then I think you're supposed to do Control A to select the whole thing. Okay, there we go. And then Control C to copy it. Okay, and then Control V to paste. Okay, so there we go. So we have the headshot. So now I have to resize it to add it into this rectangle. So I'm just gonna do file and no, not file, edit, and then free transform. That's just how I do stuff, and I have to hold down shift. So I'm going to resize it, and then we're going to move on to the next thing. Okay, so I fixed it. I had to kind of like tweak the rectangle because as you guys can see, I couldn't like like it had to be right up here because her hair was too big to fit in the whole like picture, so it's cut off. So I kind of had to tweak it, but I fixed it. So this is the final look, and it looks really good. Like I was kind of struggling. I was like, oh my gosh, but I fixed it, y'all. So yeah, okay, so now I have to add the stroke. So new layer, I think that's no, not new layer. Okay, so we just have to add a stroke to the rectangle. Okay, so blending options and then stroke. So I have like a whole bunch of strokes. I have to make it, I think I'm gonna make it yellow. These are all white, so I don't think they're okay, there we go. Okay, it was just a little tiny one. It wasn't really that big. I'm gonna just make it like 3. Okay, and I'm gonna make it yellow so it'll match the background. Okay, if this thing will move out the way, I need to see what it looks like. Okay, does that look good? That actually looks good. I like it. I think I'm gonna move it over a little bit. Fix this. Okay, I think that looks good. So let's move on to the next step. Okay, so the next step is going to be the tiles, and I did not know how to make tiles on Photoshop for nothing. Like, I know in my thumbnails I use tiles, so you guys are probably like, okay, well then how do you get the tiles? I actually had to just take like this background that had like the little lines on it, and I had to erase the background. Like, it was like this blue background and then it had the tiles, so I had to take out all of the blue and I just had to use it like that because I did not know how to get the tiles. But now thanks to Ari, I know how to get the tiles. So yeah, okay, so let me make sure it's on the yellow part, and I have to go to, what was it, filter, stylized, and then tiles. Okay, so the number of tiles will be 30, and then it will be 1. And then okay, this is the background, so background. And okay, oh my gosh, there are the tiles. These look so good. Okay, so now we got the tiles, so let's move on to the next step. Alrighty, so the next thing, oh my, this looks so, okay. Okay, so the next thing, this looks so good. Okay, the next thing is going to be the shadow that goes on this. So once again, I think we're going to be using the same layer, and then I'm going to go to blending options, and then she added another stroke, and hers was the same color of the stroke that she used for this, but since mine is yellow, it's just gonna blend into the yellow, so I'm not gonna add the stroke, but I am going to add the shadow that she added. So I have so many drop shadows, it's ridiculous, and I can, why are they not popping up? Okay, there's one, but it needs to be way bigger than that. Okay, I might have to, sorry for the clicking noise, I know it's probably annoying. I'm just gonna probably have to, okay, so her angle was 176. Okay, let me just do 176, and then okay, distance was like 20 something, 24 I believe, and then the color was gray, something like that. Okay, I think I'm gonna make it like 20. Okay, yay. I think I might tweak it like once I do the next step, or before I do the next step, just to make it look a little better. But this is basically what you're supposed to do. So 176, I think hers was 24, but that's okay. I can't really remember because I'm like watching each step before I film. Okay, so this actually looks really good. Okay, so the next step is going to be the text that's above the box. So she uses 2 colors, and I really don't know what else to use with the yellow, so I think I'm just going to make the box white and then put yellow text. So I'm going to once again use this, and I'm going to make the box. So I'm probably gonna like resize it and stuff later, but we just need to get the, you know, I don't even know what I'm thinking of anymore, like the gist of it. I don't know, I don't even know what to say. Okay, so now we're going to use the paint bucket. I think that's how that works. And I'm gonna make it up. Oh no, okay, I have to switch it. Oh snap, Jay, not right now, I'm filming. Okay, there we go. So all right, does that look good enough? I think I need to scoot this a little bit over, just a little bit. Okay. All right, so now I need to take the text, and she said, okay, she made hers like 40. Okay, and I need to use Arial, and then it was like bold. Yeah, because I was trying to make sure I had the fonts before I started this video. Okay, so right here, and then it's called, oh, okay, I think it's blending in. I'm gonna make it yellow. Okay, I'll fix the yellow later, but the Sims forecast, I believe that's what it said. Okay, I might need to make it, oh, that looks good. Okay, that actually looks good. Okay, so I think I might make the box a little smaller, the rectangle. So edit, oh no, free transform, and then I just need to make this smaller. Not that small. Okay, does that look good? Yeah. Okay, so now to the next step. Okay, so now we're going to be working with the full body, and we are almost done. Oh my gosh, and the thumbnail looks awesome. Like, I love it. Okay, so now I need to once again remove the background. So let me move it to magic eraser. Boom, boom. Okay, so then I think it's Control A, and then Control C, and then Control V. There we go. All right, so I am going to adjust her. I'm gonna have to do it off camera, so let me just go ahead and add the shadow for now, and then I'm gonna adjust it and then move on to the next thing. I think I want to show more of the outfit rather than her face. I'm gonna have to make her bigger, but I also need to leave space for the text to go right down the middle. But before we do that, I'm gonna add the shadow. So blending options, and then the shadow is like kind of big. Okay, so which drop shadow should I use? Which one? Okay, I want it to be on this side because I think that's how Ari has hers. Okay, this is a good one, but I want it to be on the other side. So how do I like fix, oh, duh. So I think I should move it here. Okay, there we go. So it switches to the other side. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at 0. Okay, so I'm going to adjust it and then move on to the next, or maybe final step. Okay, so now we're on to the last step, which is the text. I kind of liked how her face showed, so I kind of kept it like that, and I also kept the shadow on the right side of her instead of on the left. So now we're going to add the text, and we're going to be done. And let me just say, okay, first of all, Ari, your tutorial was perfect. You literally explained every single thing that you did, and that is what I like, because if she didn't explain everything correctly, then obviously my thumbnail wouldn't look basically exactly like hers. So thank you, just thank you. I can't even talk. Thank you so much. I'm just really in love at how good it looks. Okay, so this is an awesome tutorial. Okay, so we're gonna go to text, and I'm gonna use the text that she used, which is keep on trucking. So I'm gonna make it yellow. So let me just, okay, first of all, it needs to be really big. I'm gonna just make it 200 for now. I'm gonna fix it up later. Okay, so I'm just gonna name her like Aaliyah. Okay, so that is so cute. Okay, so I'm probably gonna make it like 230. Okay, so let me change the yellow just a little bit. Well, actually no, it looks good. Okay, good. So now we have to go to edit, free transform. Hold on, edit, hold on, edit, or transform, not free transform. And then we have to rotate it 90 degrees counterclockwise, so it goes like that. And obviously it's gonna blend in to, okay, I have to make it smaller because it's kind of too big. It's cutting off. Okay, so I'm gonna make it smaller really quickly. So I'm gonna change it back to 200. Yeah, okay, 200. And now I'm going to add a shadow and an outline, and then we will be done. So I think the outline is first. So I'm going to make a white outline just so it won't blend into this right here. And then also I'm going to add a shadow. So stroke, nope. Stroke, nope. Stroke, nope. Stroke. Yes, okay, this is a good stroke. So color is going to be white so you can see it a little better. And I'm also going to add the shadow. They're kind of two different yellows, and it's kind of bothering me. I'll make the size not that big because it'll start messing it up in the white areas. So maybe like 3. That looks good. Okay, and now I'm gonna add a shadow. I'm literally in love with this. I'm not gonna like take her thumbnail style, but I just really love this. Okay, I need a drop shadow. Is this one good? This looks good. Let me just fix it up a little bit. First, we're gonna make it gray. Maybe darker than that, and then just fix the opacity. Okay, that actually looks good. I don't really think there's anything else we have to change. The angle, maybe? I hate how it like does all of the shadows though. Like it messes up all of my shadows. Oh, use global light, that's why. And she said that in her video too. So now I'm actually gonna flip the shadow. That's the only reason why I didn't change the shadow, is because it was changing all of it. See, I learned a lot of things today. So I remember her saying to take off use global light because it's gonna change all of your things like that. So thank you once again. This is the perfect tutorial. Okay, so we're gonna take off use global light, and then I'm gonna fix it however I want. That looks good. So now I'm just gonna fix it up, and that is basically it. I love this thumbnail. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna fix the shadow really quickly on her because I wanted it to go on the other side like Ari had hers, but I forgot to take off use global light, so that's why it wouldn't let me do it. So move it. Oh wait, that's the opposite way. This thumbnail, wait, I'm gonna just change it to 0. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Okay, so we really don't have anything else to do, so that is it. Like guys, look at this thumbnail. Oh my gosh, I literally love it. This is so beautiful. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I tweaked it how I wanted it, and I think it looks perfect right here. So guys, let me just say this is perfect. Like I love it. This was the best tutorial. She explained everything thoroughly, and I understood every single step that she explained, and the thumbnail turned out beautiful. I cannot even, it is perfect. I'm not even overreacting. I'm not doing this just because I literally love this thumbnail. So if you guys love it too, make sure to like the video, comment down below your thoughts. Maybe you guys could, follow her tutorial and try it out, because this thumbnail style is so pretty, and I cannot believe I did this. Like, I'm just like, wow, like I did an RIGHTFUL thumbnail. Like, in the world. So once again, make sure to follow her on Twitter, subscribe to her YouTube channel, and I think she has like a blog. Yeah, she has a blog where she posts like her CC list and her sim downloads, so go check that out as well and just show her some love. She is on the road to 9K. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Any video ideas you guys want to see, comment them down below and I will try my best to make them for you. And I will see you guys in my next video. Love y'all.